This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
In the not-too-distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Matt, not too different from you or me. He worked at Simplistic Reviews, who hired him since he was a Jew.
They didn't hire me because I'm a Jew. And hired? Are we getting paid here?
He did a good job with his film debates, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. They send him cheesy movie news, the worst they can find. He also plays games and does shitty skits while they monitor his mind.
Shitty like this one.
Now keep in mind, Matt can't control when the podcast begins or ends. He tries to keep his sanity with the help of his silly friends. Asshole roll call Justin, DJ, and announcer Julie. You're wondering how Matt eats and breathes and other science facts.
Wait. Am I going to have trouble breathing at some point?
Just keep in mind, it's just a show, so get ready and just relax. It's an episode of the Simplistic Reviews podcast. So, what do you think?
Just play the other one.
Really?
Yes, really. And please, for the love of God, stop singing songs. You're bad at it.
Oh, okay.
Like really. Fucking bad.
No, I get it. You were very clear the first time.
This is the Simplistic Reviews podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They were surprised this episode didn't get delayed, like half of the fucking movies this fall. I'm your announcer, Julie. And as a sentient artificial intelligence, it really sucks not being able to imbibe in alcohol. Especially when I have to sit through this entire program. Speaking of which, here are your hosts. Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hey kids, welcome to the Simplistic Reviews podcast for show purposes. I'm DJ Valentine, and I'm joined by two gentlemen who will accept anything but a tie. Final form, Matthew Stewart. And the returning, defending undisputed champion of chicken parmesan, Justin Polizzi.
I'm more of a veal young guy.
You're veal parmesan. You like deer, huh? You're a deer?
No, it's baby cow, bitch.
Whatever. What the heck is deer? Venison. Sorry. Excuse me. I got my
Venison.
V's.
Nothing better than a good chicken parm, you know.
Chicken parm.
I like anything with
Pound
parmesan.
of cheese on it.
Oh yeah. Chicken parm,
You
veal
can finish
parm.
that sauce with taking that bread and dipping it in there.
Eggplant parm.
Mommy's gonna rub your stomach
Yeah,
till you pass the fuck
Open your
out.
mouth. Open your
Yeah.
mouth. Put
I
that
love
in.
when mom rubs my tongue after I
a
eat
little
that.
red wine with
fucking-
that. You want to put some.
You
Of course, I'm at the
before-
age now where I'm gonna get heartburn and bitch and moan all night and not be able to sleep.
Oh my phone.
You're
is
not old
chicken
enough
parm.
yet, bitch. We're old. You're not old yet.
Yeah, that acid
Getting there.
reflex gonna kick in. When you
You're
wake
not
up, you're
there
like, "Why
yet.
is my throat burning?" Oh, that's because you're old now, and everything you eat hurts you.
Everything, including water.
Water even hurts you.
Water.
Welcome to death. Welcome to Earth.
You're fucked.
So, Justin, welcome back. How you feeling? How's everything going? Are you back on the show?
I'm back on the show.
Back
I
on
was-
your
That's
show?
about it. That's what he's
HR
got.
had to pull
Yeah.
me off for a
You
little
were
bit.
canceled for a little bit. You said
We
a little thing,
had a
yeah.
little situation. I
Right,
said a
right.
few things, and unfortunately, I had to take a leave of absence.
Leave of absence. That's what they say in the business world. Leave.
You should have seen the meeting
absence.
we had. This motherfucker walked in the goddamn door. He's like,
Buck
Justin,
naked. Buck naked.
butt fucking naked.
Oh,
And
I
that
wasn't in my
even-
right mind, you know.
That wasn't even the worst of it. He
No,
actually
that-
apologized. He said
Yes.
he was sorry, and we
Yes.
said, "Get the fuck out of
Get
here!
out of here.
Can't
Yeah,
apologize for a joke. It was just a joke.
Get out of here!"
yeah. I wasn't
We were-
laughing. I wasn't fucking laughing.
And he
Not many people are.
I was crying actually.
and he backed out with his dick out.
Well,
It
then
was weird.
Denise, did you hear what Denise
No,
said?
What did she say?
Well, Denise said, who bought the sausage?
Yeah.
And
See,
and
thought she was being
that's when I
racist at
came
first, and I
out,
look over my
remember?
shoulder.
Well, that's
I
not what she
played-
told me
I
about the
did
sausage.
No, well, she said who brought this because we were having. Okay, well, a little context here.
Well, first of all, Denise was asking for something else.
Well, we were having.
Look, I know Denise. Okay,
we were having a little 4th of July party, celebrate this great nation, America, right?
America,
and
America, KKK.
We were, of course, what's more American than hot dogs and hamburgers and whatnot. And I'm a big fan of gross comedies, of course. And there's a classic scene where a man puts his dick in a hot dog bun and serves it up.
Yeah.
And Denise said, "Who brought the sausage?" And I said, "It's right here." And she grabbed it, and
I didn't think she would eat it, but she did, which is weird. Because
what's weird is she finished the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm saying dick reconstruction has gotten light years past to It's
amazing what AI can do now.
Can do a whole bunch of stuff. ChatGPT can make a dick for you. Like they can do
type it back in, and everything's okay. Unfortunately, HR had a problem with it. So
eating a dick, that's not a good look.
Leave of absence.
Yeah. Well, I think dick reconstruction. It's like a double whammy there. You got to get the dick.
I think the problem is that HR was upset that you called Dr. Pimple Popper after your dick disappeared. What does he have to
do with it? Pimple Popper.
Because they were pissed off. You called the wrong doctor.
She knows what she's talking and doing.
She does know what she's talking about, but she's like completely not even connected to any of it.
I know.
She just showed up.
They told you to call Dr. Kevorkian. You called the wrong doctor.
Isn't he dead though? Didn't he kill himself?
Is he?
I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't know.
Was it the deep state?
Was he ever really there? Is he fucking like?
Are we ever? Really
where are we in a simulation?
I don't know. I guess I just had a talk with Al Pacino, and he said Jack Kevorkian's alive.
He did not say that. He did not.
He told me that. He told me that.
Tell you that.
Well, Matt,
it's not. No, it's not true.
He could feel it in his veins.
Look,
I can't. I would do the Pacino.
Don't do it.
Hold on.
We don't want to use you cancel again. Okay, let's just keep it.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to call Al right now.
You're going to call him on the phone? Do not call Al on the phone. He's a busy man. He's making doing shit.
Look, he is a guy who I trust and I love and I want to have a kid with one day.
Well, I mean, one day.
All right, here he is. Oh, Al. Hey, Al. Hey.
Hold on. I was changing the batteries.
You sound like you were running, Al. Are you running with the car?
I thought somebody else was changing the battery. Like I told you not to change the batteries yourself. You know it's bad for your health.
I have to do it.
Oh, okay.
I have to do it.
Well, okay. Well, thanks. Okay. Well, we were talking about Jack Kevorkian and how close you were to him, and we have somebody on the show here. One of our co-hosts. We call him a co-host. Producer / co-host / token black guy. And he said, and he's
the gay one.
I'm not gay, Al. We've been over this many times.
No, it's the other one we keep in the back,
Okay.
He's fine. But he said Jack Kevorkian's dead. What the fuck?
No.
Remember when we had that talk the other day?
You don't understand. If you don't feel it in your veins, you don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I thought he was dead. He was like
Denise
80 years old. Who? Denise is in a little bit of a recovery period, Al. She ate a dick. She ate a dick. I don't know how that's, Again, yeah. She's got a habit of doing
metaphorically and literally.
Once it's in front of her, Al, she kind of just jumps on it. It's kind of, I mean.
I would. You know what I do to her?
Denise? What?
Yeah. I would use my butt.
Well, wait. Al, you just had a kid now.
Just hamburger rolls. And I would take mustard and ketchup.
Al, hold on. There's a bad connection now. Sorry. No, you can't talk anymore.
We're going in a tunnel, Al. We're going in a tunnel.
Al left. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he was getting out of control.
That's what we call. Upset with us.
She's so upset. We said, what does a non-disclosure agreement mean to you guys? I mean something different to me, I guess.
Well, the problem is, can I just say 1 second? I know
I call an NDA no dick attention.
It's spelled Denise. She pronounces Diana. I don't get it, but that's the way we live.
Who cares? It's a woman.
Right?
I mean, who gives a fuck? Jennifer, who gives a fuck? I mean,
nothing's ever right, Nothing's ever good enough. You give her 2 orgasms, she bitches she didn't get a third.
I mean, she put a dick in her mouth, Justin. A dick. Your dick.
I know. I was there.
In all fairness, she thought it was a bratwurst.
Well,
He's not German. He's Italian.
I'm Italian. I got some German in me.
So does she.
Time for the segment in which the English language takes one hell of a hit. It's word association.
Word association. This is the segment where we go over some Hollywood news stories, and then
what Hollywood news stories, sir?
Hot gossip? Do we have hot gossip?
It's funny with the strike. Putting the show together was a bit of a challenge.
I actually think it's more fun because we can just make shit up.
But no, then some stuff dropped that I cannot wait to discuss with you two assholes. So do you want to start good or you want to start bad? You're gonna give me
bad.
Let's start bad. I was hoping you say that.
It's bad because then we're gonna make fun of the good stuff. So.
Now, I don't even know if you two. I hope to God, I have my fingers crossed that you two did not hear this story. I did not do any research on this story because I have
naughty boy. You.
I have some stuff here. We're gonna go number one. James Gunn hates Batman and Nolan Batman.
Oh yeah,
were you aware of the story?
He said they're not.
No, don't say that. I have all the quotes here. Wait, time out. Pause.
He
pause.
Said hates.
Justin has not heard this. Matthew, sit back and enjoy this.
I am offended. How do I follow?
Oh, you're not offended yet, my friend. I'm going to read you the quotes that James Gunn wrote. This is not recent. This is back in the day on Facebook when Facebook.
It's not racist. So he's definitely changed his mind once he gets.
Well, it might as well be racist because he's getting more hate for this than all the racist shit he's ever said.
He's getting more hate for this.
I'm going to read.
I'm going to Twitter.
This is on Facebook. He wrote this a long time ago. Okay, this is years ago. But I'm just gonna read some of the quotes here. There's many, but I'm gonna read some of the quotes here. Quote number one. Matt, watch Justin explode. Quote number one.
I'm looking at him right now.
Keaton had a ridiculous voice. That being said, I'd rather put up with the ridiculous voice acting than horrible action sequences and performances barely worthy of the Batman TV show. That is James Gunn talking about Batman 89, Part 1. Part 2, let me clear my throat here. I have no idea how you can think that Tim Burton's Batman has more similarities to Moore's or Miller's Batman and Joker than Nolan's. And listen, I'm having trouble with both of Nolan's movies. I don't think any of them are classic, and I don't even think Batman Begins is any good, but they are far superior than the first Batman 89. Quote number 3. None of your
89.
None of your defenses get past the fact that despite being the first dark movie version of Batman, so what? Stallone's Judge Dredd was the first dark version of Judge Dredd, and that movie was horrible. An actor he worked with 3 times. Next one. Oh yeah. And Jack Nicholson as the Joker is Jack Nicholson from The Shining with shitty clown makeup. Fuck everyone involved with that charade. Quote number 4. Tim Burton. Tim Burton's Batman. Funny, this is hilarious. Tim Burton's Batman is poorly written. The soundtrack is the worst job by everyone involved, and is absolutely one of the most boring movies of all time. Not only that, but the revelation of the Joker as the murderer of Bruce Wayne's parents opposes and the origin of Batman, and is the nullification of unquenchable thirst for revenge that necessarily drives Batman. It pretends not to be cheesy, but it completely is. And on top of that, the dark creature of the night can't even move his fucking neck. Give me a fucking break. It's ridiculous and horrible movie. Here's the kicker. Burton's Planet of the Apes is genius in comparison. Justin, what would be your word for all of these quotes?
I haven't seen that Planet of the Apes.
Wow. I've seen it in the theater. I've seen Planet of the Apes in the theater.
Yes, I have. I've seen it too.
Yeah, I think we all did.
This is the head of DC, by the way. The head of DC, the guy who's going to be ushering in the new Batman. Justin, what would your word be? Matthew, let's sit back and let's enjoy this. Let's sit back.
I don't know. I'm hanging out.
My word, one word.
Yes. What would your word be for this?
Gunn's
shitting on Nolan and for everything Batman related, apparently.
It's more Batman 89 he hates.
Yeah, it's more 89 and then a little Nolan, right?
A lot of Nolan. He said Batman Begins was horrible.
Well, he said the first 2. This was before Dark Knight Rises. So
yes.
Wow, he didn't like Dark Knight either, huh?
No.
He didn't like either one of them, apparently. He didn't really.
It's funny because the Dark Knight and Begins are kind of different types of films, and and he doesn't like 89, and he doesn't like the Prince soundtrack.
To say he doesn't like would be kind of underselling.
No, I know.
I think. Well, did he hate the Prince soundtrack, or did he hate Danny?
He hated. You can pick one. He either hated Danny Elfman or he hated Prince. Either way, that's a hard
score. He didn't say score, right? He said soundtrack. He said
soundtrack, which means he hated Prince.
He hated Prince. He didn't like Prince.
Either way, if he hated either one, it's weird.
Wow, yeah, no.
I'm so happy you did not know
Well,
about
you
this.
got to take certain things into context.
I
and all
agree
those
only on
things.
one thing of his.
The killing of Bruce
The killing
Wayne's
of the Joker. I never liked that as a child, but you know what? It was ahead of its time to begin
It
with.
is what it is.
It is what it is, and it doesn't harm the film for me, and it's not something I go to bed thinking about every night. It's fine, you know. There was no other. It's okay.
James Gunn was
Now, if that was me today,
up all night thinking about this.
different story.
Yes, it's true.
But one word is
I'm thinking Owen Wilson. That's what I'm thinking.
I would say fuck.
Perfect.
Because I could understand if he hated 89.
Yes,
and he
I can get it. I get it.
Or if he hated Begins and he liked 89.
But
the fact of the matter is, you don't like any of those. You have a problem with Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
But he never said anything bad about like Batman Returns.
Well, he said
he never met.
He did. He said Planet of the Apes, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It's
in
one
the
of
theater.
The worst ever.
Is better than any Tim Burton Batman.
I thought he just said Batman. I thought
I'll read the quote again. I have it right here.
Please read the quote again. We need a
reread of the quote.
Tim Burton's Batman is poorly written. This is 89 he's talking about. The soundtrack is the worst job by everyone involved, and it's absolutely one of the most boring movies of all time. I think this is 89. Not only that, but the revelation of the Joker as the murderer of Bruce Wayne's parents opposes the origin of Batman and its nullification of the unquenchable thirst for revenge. That necessarily drives Batman. It pretends not to be cheesy, but it completely is. And on top of that, the dark creature of the night can't even move his fucking neck. Give me a fucking break. It's a ridiculous and horrible movie. He's talking about the first one. Batman's Planet of the Apes is genius in comparison to 89. He doesn't mention Matthew's right. He does not mention part 2.
He doesn't say anything about Returns, so maybe he's a big fan of Returns. Which you know what? Honestly,
this is a different James
Gunn. In a lot of ways, I prefer Returns to 89.
A lot of people do.
I really like 89.
But Matthew,
like
you would not. You cannot
well.
lay back anymore, Matthew. Because
I like 89 and Returns. Sorry, I'm shutting the fuck up.
No. Get back in here because I can barely hear you because you're mic.
Right here. I'm trying to hang out.
No, you can hang back. Stop hanging. This is serious, Matthew.
Well, let me ask you this question.
I wasn't part of this conversation.
You're getting back in this conversation, son of a bitch.
This is relatively new. That's come out. Okay, has he responded?
No, this isn't new. Well, this came out.
No, I know this
old.
is old stuff.
This is
but
it
just came out new.
Right.
It's been discovered and it's wildfire.
Somebody discovered it. It's oh my god.
Has he responded to any of this?
Not yet.
No,
and he probably won't.
What's
now,
he
now realize this.
He's gonna go like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, the fascist Batman comment. I feel like maybe he does have a hatred toward the character Batman.
Here's the problem with that. You are now the fucking the curator of Batman. The man who said a movie starring
shitty directors
Batman.
Directing.
Right. You said that Flash was the greatest movie you've ever seen, or some crazy shit like that.
Yes.
And you're shitting on Batman 89.
Maybe he saw like another.
That's a problem.
Or something like that. Who knows?
Maybe he saw the dailies and it was like,
no, there's
maybe
nothing.
He's like, yeah, this is good. This guy's running really fast.
Pass me some more heroin.
This is just saying what you will to be favorite. He probably said this in like 2013 or something like that.
Well, I think it was definitely before
Dark Knight
Rises.
Yeah, it's probably before Rises.
Yeah, okay, right. All right, granted that. But now that he's the head of everything, I'm sure he's a different tone. So we all say things I'm sure we want to take back, but man, he seems to have some anger toward Tim Burton and Nolan. So
if you were the head of a studio,
there's still no Batman movie on the horizon.
If you would have told me something came out about James Gunn that would make the other thing that came out about James Gunn less controversial, and the other stuff was really bad.
Well, that's
this might be more controversial than the shit before.
That's why this world's so fucked up.
Yeah. People are more pissed about this.
People are more pissed off about this is my Batman.
I don't like Batman.
It's okay, guys. We always will have the Batman Part 2.
It's true. That's the last good thing we're gonna ever get.
Yeah, whenever that happens.
It's the last good thing. Next one.
Yeah. Give me a break here.
I'm gonna go with the good one. All right. The next one. Should I go with the good one? Because Matt wanted bad stuff.
You can give me whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit on it regardless.
The first one, and if you two don't mind indulging me with this one, I kind of want to go first on this one. This is the Killer movie trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't watch this, but I don't like watching trailers. I hate watching trailers.
Okay, then okay, I'll speak on it for a little. Just a second.
Okay,
right?
you
I've watched it.
Yes. You know, Matthew, that sometimes you watch a trailer, though I know you don't watch trailers, but sometimes you watch a trailer.
On occasion I do, but I hate that they fucking ruin everything.
But you know, you ever watch a trailer, sometimes you feel like the trailer, the director is hitting on you. Mm-hmm. This trailer feels like David Fincher's trying to fuck me, because everything in it it's like, hey, I think DJ like this. Oh, you know what he also like?
I'm also of the opinion that David Fincher has never made a bad movie.
Justin's hijacking the show, ladies and
gentlemen.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
No, we're gonna play a quick game, real quick, and
my God!
Name the last movie.
Yes.
That Michael Fassbender came out with.
I'm gonna say I think I know the answer to this question, but
you can go first, DJ.
I can go back. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
No.
What's the last?
All get their choices.
What's the last Alien movie that came out? Alien Prophecy.
Ooh, that's a good pull. Ooh, that's a good pull. I might be
Alien. What's that one? Alien.
I'll help you. It's
Covenant.
Yeah,
Covenant.
That's what it is. That's your
Alien Covenant's my answer.
My answer is X-Men Dark Phoenix. That's my answer. Ooh, I think that might have been the last. It
might be closer.
Okay, so Alien Covenant came out in 2017. Wow. Dark Phoenix, Hell, the movie, came out in, believe it or not, 2019. I feel like it was older than that. But,
I think it was filmed in like 2012.
Yeah, the movie was kind of pushed a little bit, COVID times and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
So it came out in 2019. The winner, we do have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. It is Dark Phoenix, 2019.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of didn't bury the lead. You kind of said what the date was.
But I beat you, but I might not have been right.
Get the fuck out of here!
Still wrong.
It could have been another movie.
Could have been another movie after Dark Phoenix.
I honestly thought it was the Snowman. I thought the Snowman came after Dark Phoenix.
I forgot all about Snowman.
That came out like in 2017 also.
2017, yes. Yeah.
Matthew, to give you a little...
Yeah, a hell of a year.
A review of this trailer that you didn't see. You know that montage in Fight Club when he's like going to city to city? That's kind of the trailer with like, was it Atticus Rose and Trent Reznor?
Atticus Finch.
No, Atticus Finch is the lawyer from Mockingbird. Kill a Mockingbird. No,
Atticus. Yeah, Atticus. I know who you're talking about. The guy.
Yeah, it's their music, and it's a long montage of just him doing shit and shit happening.
It looks good.
And it's written by the guy who wrote Seven.
Good.
And
Andrew Kevin Walker.
Kevin Walker. So when I watched this trailer, and I
jerked off.
I've seen it maybe 7 times since I came out today. I love it so much. And there's a thing, I don't know if Justin caught this. In the trailer, it's like I keep bringing up the Fight Club montage. Yeah. He's narrating and he keeps saying, stick to the plan, stick to your plan. And as the trailer's going on, a whole bunch of crazy shit's happening. It's no rhyme or reason to this stuff. It's just random shit.
Yeah, he's got,
and it's great. It's great random shit, right?
Good.
But there's a part in the middle of the trailer where you hear him crack almost. It's so subtle where he goes, stick to your plan, stick to your plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Like it's like a little pause where he's like, so it's like he's slowly cracking under the pressure of being this assassin.
Good. I like it.
I want you guys to go back to school, to metaphysics, learn how to turn an idea into a solid, then a liquid, and then put it in a needle and inject this fucking movie into my fucking eyes because I want to see this movie. I
don't want to do that. I'm just going to go to the theater and watch it.
Sure, fine, whatever. Either way, it's on Netflix in November.
I liked him in the Counselor too, and everybody hates that movie.
Though. That's old school. Justin,
I know, but
I'm assuming Justin liked it. Me and Justin love Seven. And this is like Seven, but with an assassin.
No, I actually have something to look forward to now. Thank you.
Thank you, Fincher.
Yeah, because there's not going to be much else to look forward to in the
November
next
10th.
6 months.
I don't think it would ruin it for you
November
if you watched
10th,
it, Matthew.
not too bad.
It's really good, and you get the idea without knowing what the fuck's going on.
I saw some of the clips on. I'm like David Fincher, Fassbender, Andrew Kevin Walker. Boom.
Tilda Swinton's in it.
Tilda Swinton's in
Yeah,
there.
but I'm gonna fucking watch it. I mean, I watch every fucking.
I was explaining this to somebody because I was watching it at work, and they were like, they didn't know who David Fincher was, and I was explaining to them. But no, I was explaining to them that he's kind of like, I don't know if they knew Kubrick, but I'm like, he's the closest thing to Kubrick because in the terms of the way he is so meticulous with his movies. Watching this movie or this trailer, it just seemed the detail of this little things where you see James McAvoy, excuse me, Michael Fassbender like unwrapping a paper towel, then stapling a fucking laptop, and then spraying the fucking sink, and the shots are so precise and like deliberate. There's no lazy David Fincher movie.
He's like the best of Kubrick, Aronofsky, and the Coens.
Yeah.
He's the Coens.
That's a good mixture right
Aronofsky
there.
and Kubrick. There you go.
Mixture.
That's what fucking Fincher is. He's a
it's
modern
gonna be good.
guy.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
It's gonna be good. It's in select theaters. I want to see it in a theater, but I'm probably not gonna be picked in fucking Florida because we suck.
Yeah, you might have a theater somewhere in Florida.
I don't even know.
All right, I'm sure it's all gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Watch The Killer.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
Next one, Rebel Moon trailer. Now I don't know if you saw this one, but
I
Justin
don't.
did.
I don't even fucking care about this.
Justin,
This is like Battlestar
do his
Galactica.
Matt didn't do any homework.
I think it's gonna be fun.
It's so dumb, but
Why is
maybe
it
it's
dumb?
fun. I don't know. It's dumb.
What didn't you like about the Rebel Moon trailer?
It's
Because of
Zack
Star Wars
Snyder.
and Dune thrown
it's
together.
Zack
And John
Snyder.
Carter of Mars and
Hey, John Carter of Mars is the shit. All right.
It's just
everybody
Zack
loves
Snyder.
John Carter of Mars all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Where
but no
were
one
you?
ever came to the theater.
Nobody ever. No. Here's what I hate. Here's what I hate about the society. Everybody wants to love shit that's not good. Fuck you, okay? And I'm so fucking over this goddamn. This is why I want to get off this fucking. That's why I want to be John Carter. I'm gonna go to Mars.
You're gonna go to Mars?
Matt Stewart of Mars. I'm fucking off. I'm getting the fuck
recall
out
your
of here.
eyeballs.
There were supposed to be 5 movies, 5 John Carters.
Prince of Space, Prince of Oz, whatever. But yes, it looks in certain shots good, certain shots not
it looks
finished.
ponderous.
Not finished at all. Like the shots when she's at war, I was like, "Ooh, this feels like Sucker Punch a lot."
Oh no, is it going to be like the?
What's the running time? Do we know the running time?
Oh, it's 2 movies, so I'm assuming it's long.
Oh, my
Well, I think they're
God.
split apart.
But where are they making a cut? Is what I'm asking you.
Who gives a fuck?
2 Snyder
cut-
cuts, man.
Just cut this fucking movie, not fucking put it anywhere.
I like Sophia Boutella. I like Charlie
Yeah,
Hunnam.
Okay, look, you can like the people that are part of a thing that sucks ass.
Mhm.
It's allowed in society these days. You can like people who are part of bad shit.
Let me ask you a question. This is an important question about this movie.
I bet
Oh,
it is.
my
Did he
God,
write
I
it?
bet it is.
Did he write it?
Probably, knowing him, he did.
Who?
Yes, I
Zack
guarantee you.
Snyder.
Zack
Zachy
Snyder,
boy?
yes.
Zachy
Is
boy
Zack-
wrote it. This was like an idea he
Oh.
had years
Yeah,
ago.
this was like his baby. Like, he was like, I'm gonna create the new Star Wars.
Ooh, that's a bad sign. I was hoping he just
I'll
shot
tell
it.
you what. I think I would like to check it out. I think here's the reason why.
you'll
I
watch
think
it.
it's
It's fine.
we all
I forgive you. It's fine.
no. We always put Zach down because of what happened, and it's,
Where he touched us.
it's funny he's left, and it's still.
I have a
continuing
dog.
to
He
go
touches
down.
Pretty
me
bad. So
everywhere.
the problem wasn't just him.
So it wasn't just him. So maybe he had something up his sleeve here, and maybe it sucks. Maybe it's terrible. It could be, but
Well, I hope for the former.
we'll see. We'll see. You know,
In the latter, I guess you gave me 2 things. It sucks and terrible.
that's
So-
December, so we got a little time. Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be an early Hanukkah gift for me. I'm sure.
Panica.
There you
Next
go.
next one.
2 socks full of shit.
This will be real quick. Expendables trailer. Anybody care?
Oh yes. Saw it looked terrible. You know what's
Who's
funny?
who are the new people in this one?
50
Is
Cent's
it-
in it.
is there like?
I
I thought he was in the last one though. I thought who is it?
50
Iko Uwais, 50. It's Megan Fox.
Okay, Iko Uwais. What the fuck is Iko Uwais in this fucking? Dumb
I have
movie
no
for?
fucking idea if he's the
Why
bad
is
guy
this
or the
movie
good guy.
even happening?
Why is it even happening, Justin?
How did this
What-
movie get out?
what
How did this
happened?
movie get
How
financed?
did
Is
this
this a
get
tax
made?
write-off? How did this get made?
I want an NPR story.
But it's funny, it hasn't come out yet, and 50 Cent's already talked shit about it. So,
He did?
oh yeah.
He's like, yo, this is booty.
He saw the poster and he was like, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? This fucking poster sucks. And he was talking about how he looks on the poster and how shitty it was put together. And,
The poster I saw, nobody was on it. It was just a skull with like a bullet mohawk.
nah, this was
he got a new poster.
It had all the expandables on it.
Did they Force Awakens him? Make him really small in China?
As we said, it's
Yeah,
his proportions don't look right. Like his head versus his neck.
They took him off and put a John F. Kennedy coin on and said, "You're 50 Cent."
You should be like, yo, man, I'm the only one in this movie that's actually been shot. Let's go.
They put a 50-cent piece in a $50 bill.
You gotta love when you have an actor
Ulysses
who doesn't give a shit.
Doesn't give a fuck.
This movie. I got my.
He pulled a James Gunn on it.
Like, I hate this movie more than Batman.
It's not a classic. Planet of the Apes is better.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is better than Expendables 1.
Ooh, you just saying it. This is like what?
Well,
what?
he clearly was trying to be cute when he said that. I don't think he really.
Yeah, he might have been. He might have been a little.
He's being
high.
a little bitch.
I think he's a little bit high. Yeah, I think he's trying to be an asshole.
Okay,
next one. That's another quick one. Speaking of the killer, they're making a John
Have
Woo.
we,
I guess.
have we made any association for any words on anything besides the first one yet?
I think my word for the killer was injection because I want you guys to inject that movie in my eyes.
You kind of glazed over.
Justin said fuck for James Gunn losing his mind.
No, he said fuck.
I said fuck.
Oh, sorry, fuck. What was the other one? Rebel Moon. I guess we'll say.
I don't think we said anything.
Maybe
Apathy. Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Expendables 4. Who give the word?
Yeah,
nope.
Oof is good. Oof.
Nope.
Oof.
Nope.
Oof.
Booty. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, booty. You can say booty. That's what 50 Cent said. 50 Cent said, "Yo, this is booty.
Give me my money, motherfucker."
Next one, John Woo
like,
is
give me that
remaking
booty.
his
Pirate Gold.
remaking his movie The Killer, but they're gender swapping Chow Yun-Fett's character with. Now, here's the thing: I don't want them to gender swap Chow Yun-Fett's character, but who he's gender swapping him with?
Some white girl.
Is fuck. So,
Emily Ratajkowski.
I'll tell you my one word.
No, it's Nathaniel Emmanuel from fucking Game of Thrones, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's the light-skinned chick, right?
Yeah, the girl from Fast and the Furious, the one that doesn't drive.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
Very, very not ugly.
Well, she's a woman. I mean, come
she's not
on,
ugly.
DJ.
She's a woman.
Drive.
Don't
Get
be
out of
like
here.
that.
A car? What do you mean?
It'd be worse
A
if she
disc
was
drive? A hard drive? No, a car? Get out of here.
The Fast and Furious franchise has gone to new limits and expanded with all women drivers with a runtime of 3 minutes.
They can't even start the car.
They all died.
How do you start this thing?
The credits.
How do you start this thing?
I think I hit
Michelle
the
Rodriguez
tree.
rides a motorcycle. She can't even drive a car. She can't even do it.
I think it'd be more like Fast and Furious Uber edition.
Oh,
It's called Ubers. It's like
we're not Uber. We're family.
It's like 5 minutes away. 4.95.
Where are you? Where is this guy even going?
What's a 0.05 for? Did he?
Matthew has now embodied every white girl waiting for an Uber.
Well, I hear it. I hear it all the fucking time. That's how I sound too.
Matthew waiting for an Uber.
I only ride in 5-star Uber.
5 stars, please. Next one. You don't really care about John Woo's the Killer. Next one.
I mean, I like the original. I
don't. But again, I watch it because Nathaniel Emmanuel.
It is interesting. The director.
I just watch her in Game of Thrones and other stuff. Yeah, it's kind of odd.
She's very not ugly. She's very not ugly.
I'm very attracted to that young lady.
She's not.
She's got a future in these
she's
moving
got a
pictures.
business in the biz. Rachel Zegler Snow White controversy.
Yeah, I know.
This shit is hilarious.
Yeah, she going around talking that way.
She talking shit.
Bitch, you got nothing coming.
How dare you talk about a German girl like that?
This movie's gonna fucking just fall apart.
That movie's
it's been falling apart when they were like, you can't use dwarfs anymore.
Yeah,
dwarfs are not allowed.
But
magical creatures.
Yeah. You gotta be adults.
Yeah.
This seems like a spoof. This seems like a Tropic Thunder situation.
Yeah,
is it little people?
Yeah, maybe this is like kind of like a fuck around type of thing. I don't know.
It feels like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
And then Gal Gadot's like, but I like tiny people. I've walked with them my whole life. Hey, shut the fuck up, Gal Gadot.
You're gorgeous.
Yeah, you're gorgeous. Keep it like that. Okay? It's like fucking. And then she's gonna be like the ugly witch. It's like
you're Gal Gadot. You picked to be the evil queen, who is not as hot as.
So
Snow White.
who's playing the ugly witch? Like Melissa
She
McCarthy?
is.
Oh
No, she is. Gal
I thought they were. I
Gadot.
thought they were. Maybe it's
This
a
isn't
gender
your
swapper.
mother's Snow White. This is today's.
Yeah, today. This is a bad bitch.
Hey, Justin, she's
Yeah,
not going to be
motherfucker.
rescued by the fucking prince. You
She don't need
Yeah,
that
fuck
shit.
I cucked the prince.
Fuck, man.
Fuck the prince.
You don't need no man.
That would be something. If she like fucks another guy.
She's just gonna get in the car and
Prince
drive
watches
off,
every
drive
guy
Matthew, she
off.
doesn't need sex. She's a woman.
She got a vibrator, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, what's the
son.
what's the
She
other
got
thing I've been
7
hearing?
tall people.
Yeah, 7 normal sized.
One of them was a
people.
woman. 7
like-
dwarfs.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a porno. Snow White and 7.
It looks like a porno.
7
The costume looks like a
7 regular
porno.
sized
Yeah.
dudes.
Snow White and 7 dicks.
Yeah, this has had nothing but shit. I'm actually thinking this is just a fucking tax thing.
I think that
This is a black girl?
This is
This is a
like
Batgirl
this
situation?
is like Batgirl or Batwoman, whatever the fuck it is at this point.
I think it's going to be so bad. It's going to
I
be
just like the
great.
fact she's shitting all over like the movie season. It's like
Before
that's
Why
great.
would you shit on the own character?
You know what? I actually
This could
you know,
make
my,
you a
my
fucking
word,
star.
Hey, my word is respect.
Respect this. Respect,
He's
the
he's
source.
a star for fucking saying all this wild shit.
Doesn't make
Is
any
she?
sense, bro. It's almost like if James Gunn said "fuck Batman" and he was making a Batman movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but at
Almost
least he
like-
did that years ago. She's doing it
Yeah,
before
it's
the
true.
fucking
He wasn't in
movie
charge
even
at the
comes
time.
out.
It's true. James Gunn didn't know at the time he'd be in charge of Batman.
No,
She
who
is
would've
Snow
thought
White
that?
saying Snow White sucks. I hate
Yeah.
Snow White.
Yeah, she's a modern. She's Jamie Gunn.
Oh God, I can't wait. Next one. I guess this is fast. Scott Pilgrim series. Anybody care?
I like
Don't
Scott
care.
Pilgrim,
I watched the
but I
trailer.
might watch it. Whatever.
It looks. Hey, there's a fan base for it. It's not
There
me.
is. I like
Girl
Scott
baristas from
Pilgrim,
Canada.
so-
Next one.
I'm more into Snow White fan fiction.
Hey, they're
Well, it's-
remaking Spy Kids. You want to guess who's playing
saw
Antonio?
this.
Making it? Oh wow,
You want to guess who's playing Antonio Banderas' character?
Antonio Banderas.
No.
Oh
No,
damn it.
it's
Luis
I give you one. I
Guzman.
give you one.
It's what's
I give
his
you one
face?
hint. I give you
Yeah,
one
I know the
hint.
name. I read it because it's
Pedro
it's,
Pascal.
No, it's
Nope.
Shazam.
I get. Yeah, it's Shazam.
Shazam. What's his name?
I
Zachary.
keep wanting to
Zachary
say Zach.
Quinto? Oh,
No.
Zach Levi?
By the way,
Zachary
by the
Levi,
way,
wrong Zach.
By the way, Snow White is in Shazam.
She is.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Her
yeah.
powers
she,
make no sense, but
well,
yes,
she
she's
didn't.
in.
She didn't want Shazam to save her either. There.
That's when she
No.
plays like a 700-year-old woman trying to fuck a teenager. That's the same movie.
It's fucked up,
hot.
man. Why don't we
It's kinda
cancel
like-
her ass for that?
Yeah.
She's the one who
Shazam
agreed
doesn't need
to
to
it.
fuck the
Dude.
princess, bro.
Kids matter, you know.
Yeah. Spy Kids matter.
Forrest bias. Next one. Robin Hood TV series.
Oh, this is Robin Hood's.
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
with
sorry,
the
Robin
Z.
with a Y.
Yeah. Did you? Quick question.
Yes.
We all watched the trailer. I'm
I
assuming.
did.
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
Of course you did.
Oh, of course
So
it
did
is.
you? Did you?
Why am I gonna? I have a limited amount of time on Earth. I'm not gonna fucking waste my time.
I watched it as I drove here. Did you?
Yeah. Good thing you didn't.
On the road. He wasn't even watching the
He
road,
was
kids.
like,
It was just
Yeah, we got close a couple
fucking-
times.
he killed like 3 people. Did I what?
Yeah. I hit a deer, even though there's no deer out here.
It's venison.
Did you read the comments?
No, I haven't read the comments. How good are they?
Give yourself a good old.
Oh, I need to
right
watch. I
before-
forgot to read the comments.
Read the motherfucking comments.
I knew
Okay,
I forgot.
one thing.
God,
Are
I
they,
gotta
are
read
No
they-
one's
are
looking
they
forward
like,
to this.
Are they like super racist comments though?
Not necessarily.
Oh, they're like, this
no.
is stupid, probably. Like, what the?
No.
Because it's a dumb fucking show idea.
No, they're like, oh, great. Whoa.
You better be
great.
careful. They're gonna get fucking.
Canceled. It's in Canada. Canada's not a real country.
Yeah.
By the way, Frasier's in the building.
Speaking of which, Frasier series
Hey.
reboots.
Afraid. I saw
Did they do
the pseudo trailer for this.
Now I saw
guess.
the pseudo trailer for this.
Well, there was.
I don't
both.
like
So
it.
the one with all the coloring and
Swigglies?
scribblies and stuff like that.
I saw some shots of this show.
I did too.
Where's Niles?
They're not in it.
Why?
We
They
went
didn't
over
wanna
this
be in it.
before.
They said they didn't want to be in it
Why?
because they said no. They said, you know what they said, DJ?
What?
Pass.
God damn it,
Pass.
son of a bitch!
Canceled.
You're canceled, Niles. You're fucking canceled.
I'm unsubscribing to you. I'm no longer your doctor.
I'm referring you to another.
I'm referring
doctor.
to another doctor. Dr. Quinn,
Dr.
medicine
Quinn, medicine
lady.
woman.
No, we can't say
is
woman
there-
anymore.
was there a falling out
Dr.
between-
Quinn, medicine person.
No falling out. No. Niles, he's like, dude, I got my money. I'm living my life. I don't want to
like,
fucking
fuck that,
work.
man.
And everybody else that's alive was like, no, I don't want to do it. Maybe you'll get a, little.
Maybe
you'll get your
cameo.
Samantha, cameo.
They have Niles' son apparently. And I'm like, how's Niles' son gonna be in there and not Niles?
Yeah,
Who's Niles'
and it's
son?
in.
Who's playing his
They're in
son?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, they went to Chicago from
Yeah,
Seattle.
they're not in Seattle anymore.
I'm gonna watch it. I will let you know.
Let me know if I should pop this on. I should.
I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm not
I
either.
am not looking forward.
I want to watch Frasier and Niles together. That was the whole fucking show. And the dad, but he's not.
Watch him,
He's not with
Frasier.
us anymore. John Mahoney passed away.
Yeah, they'll bring him back. They'll bring him back.
Well,
Nobody
do
ever really
they'll do
does.
the
Nobody's ever really
Sopranos.
gone. Star Wars.
they're gonna pull a what's it? Moff
Sopranos.
Tarkin.
Yeah. Do the Sopranos where they use the
Don't
old
ever
footage.
do Sopranos. Kids, there was
No.
a show back in the day called Sopranos where
It's as
character
bad.
died.
It's as bad as. It's actually worse than you imagine.
It is so. It's like the Princess Leia thing in Rogue One.
It's early
Worse than
2000, dude. It's early 2000.
Oh, worse than
It's like
that.
2003 or whatever.
I think they use Photoshop to keep her head.
They
from
use
other
old
shit.
footage and then they
Bad.
cut it out, but it looks like a child did it.
Yeah, it looks like It looks like
Well, that's why they went from HBO Max to just Max because of
Yeah,
that.
they lost their Max.
they
lost their HBO.
They lost
HBO like,
HBO.
I can't
Yeah.
be responsible for this. I don't want my name on it.
20 plus years later.
Last one. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Last one was Dune 2 delay, but I got the killer, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Danny Villeneuve.
Is there a reason why we're delayed here?
I think they want to be able to
knows?
promote their movie with the actors, and the rest of the movies that are coming out this year suck. So they don't
Well, don't
give
you
a
think-
shit about the
don't-
promotion.
I mean, don't you think the same people that saw Dune 1 will see Dune 2?
I think
So-
that's.
Remember,
you
Dune
can-
1 came out during COVID,
But you
so
can-
not a lot of people saw Dune in the theater. Not a lot of people. So
But you think overall a lot of people saw Dune?
I think they're going to re-release Dune 1. I'm like 95% sure of that. So
You think they'll do like a double feature in some
yeah, I'm
places?
pretty
like
sure.
a Dune
Yeah,
1, Dune
I've
2?
heard word around the campfire
We've
at my
heard
job
some-
is that
some
they're going to
words.
re-release that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Justin, they're re-releasing all the Batman. Hey, James Gunn, be careful. They're releasing all the Batman movies in the theater.
It better not be Batman 89.
This has been Word Association. In terms of entertainment, it's the first and worst thing that pops in your head.
Let's do a little TV roundup.
Boom.
Justin, you've been gone for a while. What you been watching on the TV? Huh?
You know, I don't know if I've told you guys, but we've been watching our marathon lately has been the Modern Family.
A show I was so addicted to for about 3 seasons, and then I fell the fuck off.
It gets small, and unfortunately, it gets better as it goes on. But we all know what it is. So let me just skip right over that because we started a new show,
Oh.
and it's a Peacock original.
Is this something? This might be on my list.
Is this Poker Face you're talking about?
No,
I think it's gonna
Okay,
be
thank
killing it.
it's killing it.
Yeah.
Should I watch Killing It?
You should.
I saw
It's
it and I
fucking
paused.
fantastic.
It's
Good. Huh?
gets better and better every
Yep.
episode. If you don't like the first episode, give it more time.
Yeah, there-
How many episodes should I give it?
Give it a.
Just watch the entire series.
You go through the series.
Burn
It's
through it?
only like what is it? Like
Give it
10?
have a-
10 episodes.
It's they have 2
It's
seasons.
10
in them,
episodes.
so
There's
yeah.
2 seasons, and I think the second season just finished,
Yeah.
right? Just finished a couple days ago.
They released the entire thing all at once. So
they just
Yeah,
dropped
on
it,
August
looks
17th, it looks like. So, Killing It is really, really good. And I honestly mean it gets better and better. Craig Robinson.
Is it you got to be a little lifted to what like it, or
Nah,
is
you
it
can
so
be-
good
you
you
can
no,
like it?
I was high as a kite, but
it's
I
probably
don't
better.
think
I
you
watched
need
it
that.
sober, so
I don't think
Okay,
you need
okay.
that
You got two
because
perspectives there.
the actors in it really do a great job.
It's got some good twists and season
There is,
two-
yeah, I
really
kind
good-
of don't want to
really
say
good twists and
anything.
turns.
Don't tell me.
Yeah,
I got-
but it's
I got
about
two- you
it's
both
about
have
making
been
money.
recommending this,
You
so.
know, it's
Yeah.
about the American dream. And
It takes place in
achieving it.
Florida. For
It
the
does
most
take place
part.
in Florida.
Really?
There's many times I got to tell Samantha.
Shot California, shot for Florida, or actually Florida?
No, I think it was shot in Florida.
I think most of it was shot in Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look it. I'll check it. I'll check and see where.
And it's interesting because the first season takes place in the past, 2016, November. 2016, which is interesting. But it was fun because I got to tell, when I lived there, I got to explain, how Florida was. New Orleans, it was filmed, it looks like Louisiana.
Okay, they do that.
Maybe the swamp shots and like the
season one,
lazy shots.
Season 2 looks like it's California mostly.
Because Florida is really there's this guy named Ron DeSantis who really doesn't like people shooting here.
Ron DeSantis?
I mean, he likes people shooting, but
he likes people shooting.
He likes guns all the time. Shoot all you want.
As long as you're shooting not white people.
Is that a gun? Good. Is that a camera? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's good, man. The relationship between the two brothers is wonderful.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
like
Craig Robinson and his brother, and then there is a little reunion from another Netflix show, which I know Matt probably knows what I'm talking about, but we talked about it before. It's called Love, right? The show was called Love on Netflix, and I love that show.
Oh yeah.
And it was good. And there's I would call her probably I don't know if she's a character actor, but Claudia, I forget her last name that she's on that show. She's an Australian.
Yeah, she's really good.
Comedian, actress, and she's fucking hilarious, and she's a wonderful. She's one of those wonderful people that you just love watching,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I would say
watch it.
Check it out. Killing It's been great, man.
You keep fucking force feeding this show to me. This better be fucking good.
I told you about it. I told you about it during season 1, and now
Matthew told me
he's justifying it.
Yeah.
It's his name's Justin.
It's a double down. We got a double down situation.
Double down.
Matthew Stewart.
Is that all Justin was watching?
That's all I'm watching. That Modern Family.
Justin is a one show guy, man. He's a one trick pony. That guy.
I don't mix. If I have a nice glass of wine, I'm not having soda and fucking
bring me
beer.
soda.
I'm enjoying it. I'm taking it, putting it in my mouth.
Ooh, easy.
Yeah, put it in.
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
Tasting it.
Okay. Matthew, you're a whore. What shows have you been watching?
Don't worry about me.
You're a fucking slut.
You're a slag.
All right, rapid fire. Harley Quinn on HBO, fun.
Ooh, still good.
Twisted Metal all the way through was a lot of fun.
You beat me.
Yeah. After Party has been good. Season 2. It's on Apple Plus. House of Hammer.
You got to it, you son of a bitch.
We can all talk about it finally.
We can talk about it finally.
That thing is fucking
crazy, right? You thought we were fucking around, didn't you, bitch? You thought we were joking.
Ain't no one fucking around with that one, dude.
Nope.
No, there's people fucking on that show.
A lot of people fucking around.
A lot of people fucking around.
Some of them don't want to.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I don't want to fuck.
What? Let me ask you a question, Matthew. You've seen House of Hammer. Okay. I cannot wait to ask you these questions. All right, Matthew. What was going through your head when you saw him walking to his apartment or hotel room and there was a girl in leather on his bed?
That was my favorite part. It was hilarious. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like
Army Hammer, kids. Actor Army Hammer.
Former actor. Whatever.
There's a reason. He is a little bit of a freak.
He's a freak, but I mean, okay.
He's something.
There's nothing I'm condoning about unconsensual shit, but it's like what kink shaming type of thing was kind of like an odd thing where I'm like, aren't we supposed to be open, understanding?
It depends who's doing it, though. That's how this world works.
If it's Army Hammer, it's off limits.
Yeah, but he was a white male. Matthew, he's a white male. You can't do that to a white male.
Yeah, but he was also using his power to
he was
showing up people's houses and tracking
and doing
the way that show is made.
Too.
It's made very well because at first you're like, okay, this is weird, but I don't see the big
yeah, it's him using his power in order to do fucked up shit and so and it's like some people were lucky, some people weren't as lucky, so that type of thing too. So but the whole thing about the family and everything, and people were making a bigger deal about that whole thing. It's like that's fucking business as usual. Like
the chair full of women, the chair made of women.
I mean, what the fuck are fucking people like up in arms about? It's like that's white people acting normal.
A lot of people don't know that white people acting like that happens. That's why. It was the first clear evidence.
I mean, we're sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's like white people have been doing this for centuries.
Centuries, that's true. They're legally fucking
centuries. Yeah, thousands of years probably. You go back to Nero fiddling while fucking fucking Rome was burning.
It's
It's like
true.
white people have been acting bad for a long time.
Yeah,
And
it
then,
didn't stop with his family though.
yeah, and then it didn't stop. Yeah, it didn't start and it didn't stop with fucking Army Hammer's fucking fucked up fucking family and shit like that. So, it's like yeah, he fucking tied some girls up and fucking bit them and did fucking fucked up shit, but
Crazy fucked up shit. That's
also finished up The Witcher. That was lackluster.
I'm so sorry.
Supermarket Sweep, and watching a lot of that.
Supermarket Sweep, huh?
Yeah.
Are they? How are they
on
dealing
Pluto.
with the influx on prices of groceries?
Well, these are the old ones from the
thought I'd ever
90s,
heard
so
this
they
question.
don't care. Everything was way cheaper back in the 90s. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
is inflation not and it's not a problem, huh?
No,
Well,
it wasn't
Justin,
a
you just
problem back
steal
in
the food in that
91,
show,
92.
doesn't it? You just take it.
Well, the whole thing about Supermarket Sweep is that they have this like made up grocery store, but all the groceries are like no longer good. They're just like boxes, so they're not really there.
Of all the segues I never thought we'd have in this show.
I mean, we're worried about the big picture stuff here.
Yeah,
you know?
we're trying to keep ahead of the game
What
here. Okay?
what year would you say these episodes take place in?
Supermarket Sweep?
Yeah, was that the 90s?
It's gotta be the
89,
90s.
91, 92, 93. Yeah.
Who's the host?
Good
Who's the host?
years.
Who's the host?
Good years.
Ruprecht. His name is like something Ruprecht. He's like the Pat Sajak of grocery bills.
Pat Sajak, devil worshiper.
But, no, I thought Pat Sajak was like a MAGA guy. No, now though.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I worship the devil, and I'm not a
That's what
MAGA
I'm saying.
guy. I worship hail Satan, but I'm not a MAGA guy.
Rubik's, didn't he die
He might
slipping
have.
on a banana peel?
I think that was Mr. Magoo, actually.
Two more
Mario.
the Untold documentaries on Netflix. Those have been entertaining. The
Very good.
latest
Those are
one-
very well made.
latest
Were they
one
told
with the,
finally?
Finally,
yeah, they finally told him. I heard him.
man.
It was crazy.
Who would have thought?
false advertising now.
The last one was the Gator one, which was entertaining. So,
Ooh.
it's a 4-parter too with the Gators.
Get
Did
the
you watch?
fuck
Did you
out.
watch
4
the? I'll save it to. Keep going. I'm sorry.
And the last one is Detroiters. It's Sam Richardson and Tim Robinson.
You're the biggest Sam Richardson fan I know.
Or is he the
biggest
big
Tim-
Tim Robinson fan?
I think I'm the big
I
Tim
think you're a
Robinson
big
guy.
Robinson fan, actually.
Yeah, on mushrooms, I was trying to show a couple Tim Robinson skits to my wife, and she just isn't taking it. I've talked on the
Can you
show how
take
much
it?
I hated it, that show, and I've come around to really appreciate it. I think some of the skits could be cut a little bit earlier.
Some of them are a little long.
They go a little too long.
Indulgent sketches. I would say.
But they're fun. It's usually the last skit. Is
Oh,
like
can
the
I
longest
explain
skit.
why? Oh, so I gave her my phone. She needed to look something up. And again, on mushrooms. And she wanted to make a dessert because we were having a hurricane hit us and we were just eating and laughing. And on my she got onto my web browser on my phone, and there is a whole bunch of photos of khakis with pee stains everywhere.
Calico cut pants.
Calico. And she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, let me explain."
She's about to kink shame you.
Calico cut pants.
And I explained to her.
You should have,
just,
Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, you fucked up. You should have just went. Look, I got a thing. I really like to pee my pants.
That's how they are. That's just how they are. That's how they come.
That's how
Well,
they
she
come.
goes,
They come.
you know what she says? So I played with it a little bit. She's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, Calico." And I'm like, "Yeah, they sell stains. They got pee stains on." She goes, "Why are they all sold out?"
It's like Supreme. That's why.
I go,
Why are they?
"You're
That's
gonna
a,
need
that's a
said,
fantastic question.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
fantastic
it fit perfect.
question.
I started laughing so hard. I gotta show it to you. I gotta show it to you. And I showed it to her, and she's like, "All right."
I get it. She
I
wasn't
love
laughing,
that.
she's like,
I love that
whatever.
sketch. That's like
Now
my
you gotta
favorite one.
donate. Now you gotta
You gotta
donate.
donate. It's like PBS. If you don't donate, it goes dark.
It don't. It goes away. It goes dark.
It goes away. It's like, hey, here's that note I gave you.
But I was just like the day before. I was
You
just
gotta
like,
give.
I wonder if it's a real website, and I just Googled
Calico
it.
cut pants? Yeah, of
and,
course. It has to be.
They made a web. Fans made it.
CalicoCutPants.com. Oh, by the way, in Detroiters, Kevin Nash is in an episode.
Kevin Nash is still kicking?
Yeah, he's in an
I know he's not
episode.
dead, but he's around and about?
Rick and Horn's in an episode too.
What random fucking are they from Detroit? Those guys?
Yeah, they're both from Detroit. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know Kevin Nash was from Detroit.
Yeah,
For some reason, I thought he was California.
Tim Meadows is in an episode. Jason Sudeikis is in a couple episodes.
What is his on mustache or does he?
It's on Paramount Plus, but it was on Comedy Central back in the day. Two seasons, 20 episodes, like 22 minutes an episode.
God, it doesn't ring a bell for me.
Detroiters, yeah, it's funny. It came out in 2017.
Oh.
So it predates even Ted Lasso, and that explains why Sam Richardson was in Ted Lasso.
You know what? You're right. He's a fucking Nigerian guy. You're right. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense.
There you go. And they're both fucking funny. That's two Sam Richardson shows. That's
what I said. You're Sam Richardson, Mark.
This and After Party.
In Ted Lasso. I guess now.
Too.
CalicoCutPants.com. That CalicoCutPants.com loves it's I don't care. Now it's been a really slow
I don't care, DJ, with your
I don't know, I've been watching all this stuff.
Yeah, Matthew watched a lot of stuff. I kind of fell back and I didn't watch a lot of stuff. So I only watched 8 shows.
8? I watched more than you.
Yeah. But I've never seen any of these shows before. So remember, I have to make it all new out there. I'm going to start with Netflix. The Chosen One.
The fuck is this?
I don't think this one's the chosen one.
The Chosen One.
I'm going to unchoose this and say, I don't care.
Okay. Sale 1 on Apple TV. Strange Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what is Strange Planet? Is this like a documentary?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, moving on to Disney Plus. Ahsoka.
I don't care.
Oh, moving on. I have been watching that too, and I was like, yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Want me to talk about it?
We'll talk about it at some point when we all maybe watch it.
All right, fine.
It's only 2 episodes in. You can't watch it. You can't talk about it yet.
Yeah, moving on to Channel 4. It's a British channel.
Oh, yeah.
5-star chef.
5-star chef. Is this with Gordon Ramsay?
No.
Oh, who's it? Who's the chef?
Is it a show?
It's a show.
Is this Jamie Oliver?
Nope.
I don't think it's one of those shows.
Nope.
I think it's an actual show.
Yep.
Oh, it's a show. Oh, it's a
Is it a cooking show?
It's a cooking show.
Oh, so it's like a reality.
Oh yeah, okay. I've seen the poster.
5-star.
5-star chef.
It's on Netflix too. If you
Channel 4 is where I saw it.
Yeah, Channel 4.
I'm British, kind of.
He's talented up and coming chef.
Don't read the. That's cheating, you son of a bitch.
He wants to know what it is.
Do they fight?
Yeah. Do
you want to know?
Is it a show where they give one chef a knife and the other chef a knife and go?
Oh, they fight to the death like the Joker.
To the death.
Tryouts.
Yeah. Like no finger chef.
No finger chef. You care?
Channel 4, huh? I don't care.
Okay, moving on to how would I say this? Arsenal.com/YouTube.
Oh god.
Back home.
It's like a soccer football? Documentary. It's football. It's from the footies.
I don't care about
anything
that's related to football, soccer.
Okay.
I'm happy you enjoyed though.
Hey, how do you feel about that guy who put his lips on that lady in the World Cup?
Is that the FIFA, right? The FIFA.
Yeah, that's from Spain. That has nothing to do with us. We're Arsenal. We're from
That seems like the women didn't mind. So let's move on.
Okay, moving on. Netflix.
They had it coming.
They had it coming. They all have it coming, kid. Who was Aaron Carter?
Oh, is this about Aaron Carter?
It's just that sad thing that he's dead now, though. Aaron.
No, Aaron. This is spelled Aaron ERIN, not AARN.
Oh, thank God. So it's entertaining, at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is Aaron Carter?
I don't know, so I don't care.
Who is Aaron Carter?
No one knows.
Who was Aaron Carter?
What was that on?
Who was Aaron Carter?
What was that on?
Where's it on?
What's it on?
Netflix?
No, Netflix has a lot of trash.
Yeah. It's trash.
Yeah, that's trash, bro.
You want me to talk about the trash?
Well, we don't know who Aaron Carter is, so.
Yeah.
Who is Aaron
Carter?
Who is Aaron Carter?
Is there a question mark in the title?
What?
Yes.
No, it's a declamatory statement. Like, who's Aaron Carter? He's gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna tell you who the fuck. I'm gonna tell you who Aaron Carter is, motherfucker.
What number are we on here?
This is number 6.
Oh, we got 2 left. Mm-hmm. It's only gonna get better from here.
Is it?
By the way, I was in a supermarket robbery as well.
Oh, you fucking cheater. Moving on to HBO. Winning Time Season 2.
Oh yeah, I've been watching that too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's good, huh?
It is good so far.
Do you care?
I mean, I know it's good, so I guess I don't care.
All right, moving on to Paramount Plus.
Number 1.
I don't have the Paramount
this
Plus.
is going to be the Zoe
I just had the
Saldana.
Paramount. I don't have the Plus.
This is
gonna be that
Special
Zoe
Ops
Saldana.
Lioness.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it was Zoe Saldana.
Special Ops Lioness.
Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, really? What's it called?
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Special Ops Lioness.
Oh, it's a
Taylor
special ops movie?
It's called
show?
Special Ops
Lioness.
Lioness.
You know what we need to do in Hollywood? Just have one person write shows from now on.
Yes.
Just have,
Matthew, I agree.
I sound like an AI right now.
You know, I got a better idea, Matthew.
I'm going to write
people,
this.
Let's get all the good people who know how to write the shows, and all the people who don't know how to write, get them the fuck out.
That's the problem. I think
I
no,
saw the
people
trailer for that.
no
Yeah.
offense, no offense to all you people on the picket lines, but most of you should.
Most of you guys suck. Just
Yeah.
stay at home. Good writers, come back.
I find it funny that none of the good writers are on the picket line.
Yeah, because they're writing, Matthew.
Yeah.
Good writers didn't go on strike. They're
They're at
making
home
shit
writing.
Right. They're
Well,
writing right
let's,
now. They do their jobs. They're fucking good. That's why they're good.
Oh man,
See
this
Aaron
podcast,
Sorkin out there?
this podcast is gonna be canceled.
I guess I care. I kind of want to hear you talk
Do
about
you
it.
want to hear me?
I'm a big Zoe fan.
I care about this, but I have a feeling it's going to be just like a lot of other Taylor Sheridan things,
gonna
which
be
isn't
whatever.
bad. Which isn't bad. Well,
I'm going to guess it had a good start, but it's gotten kind of stale.
Do you care? So you want me to talk about? Okay, Special Ops.
you might as well. It's the last one, buddy.
Special Ops Linus is
Fine.
good.
Okay, good.
It's
good.
It's good.
If I had to rank between
Not great.
1893, 1923,
Yeah.
Yellowstone, Mayor of Kingstown, and this,
Yeah.
I put this top
Mayor's
three.
Kingstown's number 1.
Mayor of Kingstown, I'd probably say number 1. Yellowstone kind of fell off last season, but it started off fantastic. I probably put Mayor of Kingstown, Yellowstone, than this.
Okay.
Because it's kind of got that Mayor of Kingstown feel, but in the spy government agency world. Here's the thing about the show.
What's
It's about
that other spy show you've been watching with Kerry Russell? What's that other one?
that's a diplomatic show. It's called
okay.
a diplomatic.
It
not
seemed like
it's
more
more
spy
government than spy
yeah.
stuff. There's spy stuff going around, but it's in the tertiary. But this show is essentially Zoe Saldana has a special ops team, a QRF team that pretty much she gets women and she embeds them with terrorist organizations and uses them to find these people and then blows them or kills them up.
They blew their cover when they had to get in the car and drive.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
You woman can drive? You must be special ops.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll spoil a little thing in the beginning of the first episode. One of the women that she had embedded who doesn't make it.
Oh no!
One of the terrorists that she was embedded with sees that she has a crucifix tattooed to her rib cage. So they're about to cut off her fucking head, and Zoe Saldana has to decide: do I send my QRF team in there to try and rescue her, which they probably can't get to her in time, or just blow up the entire compound? And Zoe Saldana is kind of very matter of fact in this show. She's very about that business.
Cool.
So she doesn't try a rescue mission, put it that way.
That's good.
It's
my only thing is the pretentiousness of the title.
Yeah, there's a horrible
it's
title.
got a lot to it.
Well, because they
Ops
think they're going to
Lioness?
do multiple special ops. That's
Yeah, it's
why
gonna
they-
be like,
I think they should have just
Covert
called the
Ops.
show Linus, leave out the special ops
Yeah,
thing.
that'd be
Yeah.
a cool name.
My only other issue is Nicole Kidman. So can
She's
you talk more
really
about that?
Nicole Kidman is badass. She is essentially the
Just
Kevin
can't do her.
Costner of this show. She's the badass, no nonsense, who gives a fuck. Zoe Saldana answers to her. The last episode I saw, which was last week, Morgan Freeman shows up. He's one of the government. I think he's the White House chief of staff. He's just to hear good writing coming out of Morgan Freeman's mouth again was good because it's like, oh wow, this is a Tara
well,
Sheridan
Chill
script.
factor, Morgan Freeman.
This is more like I don't give I don't give a shit. Morgan Freeman.
Is this like wanted Morgan Freeman?
He's a little bit like he curses. He says a fuck word. He says fuck off. And,
He says fuck. Cool. All right.
There's a scene where the government agency is essentially doing let's say counterterrorism shit on American soil, and Morgan Freeman don't like that too much. So the guy was like, well, I can't tell you that we did it, but I could go and print some shirts and say that we did. He's like being a snarky motherfucker to Morgan Freeman. So Morgan Freeman like lays the law down and goes, you can print your fucking t-shirts now. Like that. Like that's, it was just hearing good writing. Guys, remember TV shows with good writing?
Who writes it?
Never again.
Taylor Sheridan writes it. Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Oh yeah. So
created and
I don't know about that guy.
The only thing that really bugs me is I don't like undercover shows, and this show is an undercover show. But so sometimes you're following this character who's gone undercover. Huh?
Is he that good?
Who?
Taylor Sheridan?
You know, honestly, I just don't feel like it's him. I feel like it's somebody else, and he's like
Taylor Sheridan. You don't think he did it?
Who else is it?
I don't think he's. I think he's got a ghostwriter or something.
Either way, whoever the ghostwriter is, keep him in the fucking dungeon.
Too.
He's good. Whoever this guy is, he's a good.
I think he reminds me of like. Right, so you have Aaron Sorkin, right? He is Heinz ketchup, and if you go to Trader Joe's, you're gonna get
Quentin.
You're gonna get the Heinz ketchup, but it's gonna be a Sheraton brand.
You're gonna
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're saying that Sheridan's kind of like a knockoff?
I think he's packaged something else with his name over
He's
it.
packaged well.
You think he's the same guy?
Allegedly, I've heard.
I like a lot of Trader Joe's food though.
It's good.
Yeah. Here's the thing I'd say about Sheridan's writing. What? It's
Heinz.
It's more, if I had to pick which one, he's more Sorkin than Tarantino. There's situations that do happen in Sheridan stuff.
Well, I don't think Sheridan writes cold. Like it's cold. He doesn't write smart, like not smart. He doesn't write like
fantastical.
Quippy. He doesn't write quippy.
Yeah, there are quips. There are quips. Like there's a scene where a guy tries to let's say.
But it's not like rapid fire, like that.
No, it's a lot of hoorah. When you get into the hoorah, he's really good at writing hoorah stuff. If it's cowboy hoorah, gangster hoorah, or in this case, Marine hoorah, he's very good at that. And that's a lot. There's the QRF team, which is essentially Zoe Saldana's unit. When they're together and they're dealing with shit, it's cool. But sometimes you leave them and go with the girl who's embedded with the terrorist group, and it's kind of like you can take it or leave it. When Nicole Kidman and Zoe Saldana have their conversations, those shits are good because I don't know what the hell he's writing for. People talk about they don't write strong women characters in these shows, and you guys don't like Nicole Kidman is fucking like she don't give a fuck. When you watch the show, she's like your girl from Yellowstone. What's her name? Hot chick.
Pam.
Yeah,
she's
like
Beth.
Beth. She's like a Beth kind of character, where she doesn't give a fuck and she'll tell you right in your face and shut the fuck up. She looks down Marines and laughs at them because she knows she's the fucking badass motherfucker. So yeah, I think she's the head of the CIA or something to that effect. But yeah, in terms of good writing, it's just a good written show. I don't know if it's for everybody. If you don't like Taylor Sheridan, you'll definitely not like this. It feels like, and all of Taylor Sheridan stuff is all, people say it's the same. It's got the same vibe, I'd say. It has the same vibe as a Wind River. Or
which I like,
Hell or High Water, or Mayor Kingstown.
Oh yeah, what about Tulsa King?
Tulsa King is the jokiest I've ever seen a Taylor Sheridan show. I'm not a fan of Tulsa King because it's not it's gonna sound weird. It's not the same. It doesn't feel like that's the one. It doesn't feel like he wrote it. That feels like somebody else wrote it and he put his name on it. To me,
it's like James Gunn wrote it, but he helped or something like that.
Yeah. Unless Stallone ghost wrote half of his dialogue because it doesn't make sense. But yeah, again, this is a show that I like, but I know people might not like. I know Matthew and Justin. I'm not sure if it's for you. I
like Zoe.
You like CIA government stuff?
Of course.
When you hit in, but here's the thing: when you hit into the government stuff, it's not the whole show. A lot of it is this girl who's who is undercover.
Thing scares me.
She her facial surgeries
it's bad. I know. I
didn't notice it until this.
I've been talking about it for years, and everyone's
it's
like,
not good. I watched Destroyer, which is a great Nicole Kidman movie, and she's like, they make her look ugly, and then I realized watching Linus, they didn't try that hard.
No, not with her.
She's got like a really small nose now.
I haven't seen any interviews with her.
Yeah, she's a little wacky.
A little wacky? Little
wacky.
Yeah.
You think it's because of all that indoctrination's finally catching up to her?
I think it's because the
Scientology got her?
Maybe it's like
that.
It's like postpartum Scientology.
Maybe it's because her toilet goes the other way in Australia. You know?
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
not fucking
I would
old
be
wives' tale, you
fucking
son of.
Makes things a little weird for.
Have you ever taken a shit in Australia?
Come on,
toilet?
Who hasn't, Matthew? Who fucking hasn't?
Who hasn't been to Outback? All right.
Time to lend attention to our loquacious lady of lewd and languid levity. It's Julie's diary.
Dear Diary, Hollywood is fucked. Not just because of the strike. Not just because of blockbusters are bombing left and right. Not just because actors like Rachel Zegler are so self-absorbed in their own bullshit that they torpedo their own films before they even come out. Not just because studio heads are now closer to holobankers than true cinematic artists beaming with creativity. Not just because they've just about mined and collectively destroyed every single fucking IP left out there. Not just because the actual goddamn location, with its earthquakes and hurricanes is the closest thing to a hellmouth on this planet. Hollywood is fucked. And it's because Pete Davidson has another movie coming out. Yes, I'm still on Pete Davidson. I truly fucking hate this guy. The only appropriate thing is that the word dumb is in the title of the movie he's in. Look it up.
This has been Julie's diary. The Simplistic Reviews podcast will be back right after this.
Want to know what's happening for the weekend? Then check out Subject Cinema's 3-Minute Weekend, spotlighting all the new films hitting your local theaters. Join host T.C. Kirkham as he gives you the 411 on all the new blockbuster releases, as well as the indies that might be coming to your town, and choices for video on demand as well. 3-Minute Weekend, every Friday morning from Subject Cinema and eCinema1.com, a member of the Lamb Podcasting Network, a PNR Networks podcast.
This fall, from the people who brought you Gran Turismo, comes another remarkable true story. Call of Duty.
You can't say that. It's not a true story.
We'll sell more tickets if I say it's a true story.
Yeah, well, we'll also get sued if you, lie in an advertisement broadcast to a national audience.
That can't be true.
Let me get this straight. You want me to invade North Korea, a blatant act of war that I'm pretty sure can't happen without the approval of Congress, and you want me to do it with a soldier plucked out of a group of incel loser crybaby Nancy boys who live in their mama's basement, who are supposed pros at playing a stupid video game?
Not just any video game. Call of Duty.
Remind me, how did you get elected president again?
Call of Duty. Okay, we looked it up and it's true. We can be sued for lying, so how about Call of Duty based on a true story?
It isn't based on a true story. It isn't based on anything. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
How can you be so sure?
Welcome to the first day of basic training, ladies. Now, basic typically takes about 10 weeks, but I only got one. Because I'm under orders by a president clearly in the midst of a nervous breakdown. A pretty tough feat, especially because you're all a bunch of loosey losers who suck on your thumb while eating your flaming hot Cheetos while playing on your little Sony play boxes because you're nerds. You're all fucking shitty, stupid, dumbass nerds. And I hate you because you use your recreational time to play electronic games. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Call of Duty. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
The names haven't been changed. They were totally made up. No one in this film ever existed.
Fine.
Mr. President, of all the virgin, man-child, wussy, dorky, geekwad wastes of oxygen, he is the best one.
Man, you really hate people who play video games.
I really hate people who play video games, sir.
Call of Duty. A documentary for the ages.
It's not a documentary. Everything in this is fake. Documentaries are about real things that happened.
So you're telling me March of the Penguins really happened?
Yeah, wait. Do you think penguins aren't real?
All right, platoon, we got a sniper up there in the ridgeline. Everybody stand fast till we get air support.
Wait, I know this terrain. I've played it 1,000 times. Okay, I'll draw his fire, and you guys double back and flank him. Then you come back around and revive me, okay? Ready. Move out!
No, wait.
Leroy Jenkins!
I think he's dead, Sarge.
Well, shit.
Call of Duty. A true story. Kinda in the way Fargo and Inglourious Bastards is a true story. That good?
Oddly. Yeah.
It's the game that gives you a peek into Matt and Justin's future as old see no men. It's simple name recognition.
The name of the game is Simple Name Recognition, and this is the sequel, September, as Justin likes to call it. So, you guys have played this game before. It's the time where I name a character from a movie, and these guys are going to have to work together this time to guess the movie. You guys were going against each other back last time we played this game, and you guys did really poorly. So I'm going to make you guys work together this time.
I thought we've done this together, and we've always done well.
No, you did it against each other in February. I remember I re-listened to the episode to make sure I didn't duplicate it.
Where was I?
But everybody here's the trick.
So it's on the show.
I will say, yeah, you were there. I will name a character and realize that the movie I'm looking for that these people are in will all be sequels of movies. And sometimes there are multiple right answers to these questions because there are multiple sequels of these characters. Okay, so if I were to say Maxwell Shrek, you'd say
Maxwell Shrek?
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns, correct. There you see, that's why you're working together.
Well, I guess I have to say the name again so I can understand it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start easy and they're going to get very...
Like, I'm not like Justin right now, hiding in the dark.
Hiding in the dark like the Phantom.
I feel like Justin right now looks like fucking Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now.
He does look like Marlon Brando. The horror.
I had to dance the horror. The horror.
The horror. All right, first one. Leo gets
Lethal Weapon.
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Thank you, Matthew. Because Lethal Weapon's wrong. It's not in Lethal Weapon. He's in Lethal Weapon 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, I got name 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Matthew just said the rest. Correct.
Were you gonna like get him off that quick? It's like first answer. You're fucking out of here.
He said Lethal Weapon. I didn't say Lethal Weapon that quick. He just went bam, Lethal Weapon.
I know he was a Lethal Weapon. Do you want to guess? Do you want to guess? Do you want to guess?
Do you? Next one. Justin should get this. You guys both should get this, but you guys know it's Dr. Chase Meridian.
Batman Forever.
Oh, we just talked about Nicole Kidman. Next one.
She looked good in that movie.
She did look good. That's what
chicks take the car.
Did the car. hey, James Gunn, calm down. All right.
Hey.
You like Batman Forever.
He didn't say anything bad about that.
He didn't say anything negative about Batman Forever. That's true.
Batman Forever.
I fucking love Batman Forever.
Buster Wayne, when you liked it, it's like, no, I'll get takeout.
How would you rate against Michael Keaton? Anyway, Ellie Driver. It's a tough one.
Oh.
Or L Driver, either way.
Oh, Kill Bill 2.
Oh, Matthew's cooking with gas. He's on smoke, as they say in London. He's on smoke.
I'm smoking, baby.
Smoking. Next one.
Okay.
Hyman Roth.
Roth.
It's a tough one.
Hyman. I broke my hymen once.
I couldn't believe this was the guy's name. It's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. It's the first kind of tough one.
That is a tough one.
Hyman Roth. And you've both seen all. You guys have all seen these movies, by the way. These are all movies you've.
Oh, we've seen them all, huh?
You've seen them all. And there's no sequels. They're all sequels.
Hyman
Roth.
That's the Godfather.
Which one?
2?
Correct.
I'm gonna have Justin say the movie. I'm going 2 or 3.
He just doesn't number out. 5
together.
We're forever. Together.
Hyman Roth was the bad guy in part 2.
Part 2.
Next one.
I don't like part 2. I like part 1 better.
People fight about this. All right, people fight about this.
I'm gonna fight you.
Some days I like part 1. Some days I like part 2. It matters a day.
Every day, part 1.
All right, fuck you. Next one.
Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck everyone.
Fuck you. Fuck everybody. William Stryker.
William Stryker's X-Man.
2.
Well,
correct.
X2.
But he's also
in.
There are multiple answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wolverine Origins.
Oh, and then is it
right there? You're right there. You're right there.
God damn it! What's the other movie?
Think about a canceled director. Think hard.
We already got the first one. He was canceled.
X2.
Yes.
Wolverine.
Canceled.
Wolverine Origins.
Origins and Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that's it.
And
was he in?
I'm not sure if he's in Apocalypse. You might be in Apocalypse.
Was he in Apocalypse?
When they capture them, remember, when he brings them back to the thing, I think he's in Apocalypse too. They capture all the mutants.
Is that like an after credit sequence?
No. It's right after
but he's like older in that movie. He's older in that movie. I think
it's the younger one, the Houston guy. Not Houston, excuse me. The
Danny Houston?
No, I think it's the younger one from Days of Future Past, the young striker. Because they Quicksilver saves him from the house.
Well, because Days of Future Past is in the
Days of Future Past is the young one, and then Apocalypse is also
in the
young
80s. So.
Yeah, but it's still the young one. He's like they've aged him up a little bit because it's 7 years later, so they didn't jump all the way to.
It was only 7 years later.
Yeah.
Well, we got
next
the
one.
ball, so fuck yeah, we're winning.
Here's one that I'm not sure if you're gonna get. Rose Tico.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. And
correct. Correct.
The Last Jedi. And the Balls of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. I'll accept Balls of Skywalker.
Balls of Skywalker.
The Balls of Skywalker.
The Rise of Skyballer.
Right. Rise of Snowballing.
Luke Guyballer.
Luke Gayballer. Next one. Lieutenant Savick. Two answers for this. Two answers for this. Lieutenant Savick.
That's
Lieutenant Savick. Or Mr. Savick, as if you will. That's a little of a twist, a tricky hint there. Tricky hint.
I mean, with this.
Well, it's Star Trek, but I can't.
I don't watch a lot of Star Trek, so I can't really help here in terms of the movies. He was probably in part 3.
You're correct. First off, it's a woman, and it's Lieutenant Savick was in Wrath of Khan, played by Kirstie Alley,
and then played by another one, right?
Yeah, Search of Spock was number 3. Yeah, they call her Mr. Savick on Wrath of Khan. I think it's a novel.
See, that's what threw me off, Mr.
That was a tricky hint. Kirk calls
R.I.P.
to take her out, Mr. Savick.
She went crazy too. She went full MAGA.
She did. She's down. She's dead now. Grima Wormtongue. 2 answers for this.
Grima Wormtongue.
Wormtongue. I know this.
Grima Wormtongue. 2 answers.
You know this one, Justin?
Grima.
I can't.
Wormtongue. Played by an actor we all love.
Yeah, we all love and adore. It was
character actor we all love, but not like a super.
Is it like a Harry Potter or something?
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and Return of the King.
There we go. Yes. What's that actor's name again?
He went.
Those children movies.
Yeah, those children play movies. Those kids play movies.
Those kiddie movies. Those kiddie movies you watch home alone.
It's like my favorite line in the OC. They were like, remember when they made us watch that movie about those guys going up the hill? And they're like, oh yeah, the gay one. And then we're like, yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Look at OC. Next one. Luther Stickwell. Multiple answers. Multiple answers for this. Luther Stickwell. Multiple answers. Stickwell. Multiple answers for this.
Luther Stickwell.
More than 2.
Luther Stickwell.
Well, that's Mission Impossible. Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, it's Ving Rhames.
Well, he's in Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 2,
Mission
Impossible 3,
yes,
Mission Impossible 4,
yes, cameo,
Mission Impossible 5,
correct, yes, he's
and Mission Impossible 6,
yes,
and 7.1.
Yep, 7.5, I guess.
No, I guess 7.5.
It's a cliffhanger. Next one.
7.5.
First mate Joshua Gibbs. Multiple answers. Multiple
First mate Josh. What?
Joshua Gibbs.
Joshua Gibbs.
Oh, well, this is a Pirates of the
Oh
Caribbean.
my God!
There's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Side note:
Hmm?
I started watching Justify.
Ooh, which one? The new one or the old one?
The old one.
Oh, you fucking lucky bitch!
And I get it.
You get it now? You get me?
You get
me?
why it's good?
You get me?
Is the new one good?
The new one's. You never let me talk about it, but the problem is.
Well, you never told us about it.
I did. I told you last month, and you guys said,
Well,
"I don't care."
That was Freddie's fault.
I want to talk about hijack, is what you guys told me.
I didn't. Well, that was funny too, though.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Lieutenant Gibbs is something that
First mate
Gibbs. First mate Gibbs.
Matthew already got the movie, but he didn't say the movie.
It's
he got the franchise. He didn't say the movie.
Dead Men Tell No Tales or whatever it is.
Sure. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
I think he's in like 6 of
Is
these.
that Zoe?
I
Saldana?
haven't watched those really.
He's in the first one. Zoe Saldana's in the first
I've
one.
only watched the first one.
Yeah. No, that's the only one you need to watch. Next one, Taserface.
Taserface.
This is our old buddy who doesn't like Batman. Well, at least Batman '89.
Batman '89. We don't know about the other ones.
He's only in one of the movies.
It's a volume 2.
Yes, correct. Next one, Justin Hammer.
By the way, it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Iron Man 2.
Correct. Next one.
And Hail to the King.
And Hail to the King. That's kind of like
not really a movie, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like a side thing.
But Hail to the King was in a movie. It was in the post-credit sequence to a movie, though.
I can't remember which one. Who cares?
I don't know which one.
It's a Marvel. They did. Cheb Chelios. Yes. Cheb Chelios.
Chris Chelios, the hockey player?
Chev.
Chevy Chase?
Chev Chelios.
This is a tough one. I don't know anybody named Chev.
It's a toughie.
Chev
Chelios. People probably don't even know this character's name is Cheb Chelios, but his name is Cheb Chelios.
Wow. Yeah. I've never watched a movie with a character named Cheb Chelios.
You've seen this movie. Oh, you've seen it.
I'm sure we
Only
have.
one answer for this movie.
Well, I got 2, but I'm not sure which one it was.
Well, guess one of them. You probably have a good flip of the coin.
Crank.
Which one? It's only one sequel. Crank 2 is the
part
answer.
2.
Well, I didn't know if it was. Is High Voltage 2? Crank 2 High Voltage?
Yeah.
I think it's called Crank 2 High Voltage.
I was thinking of High Voltage was.
I think they've only made 2, right?
Didn't they have a 3? I thought they had a 3D one.
And I've seen all 2 in the theaters. They
only made 2. Did they do it? I don't even fucking know.
No, they only
either
did.
one.
Are you sure?
Should we Google?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, there's no way.
There's no way to do the third one.
I missed the third one.
I think I
think
feel
it's
like
only 2.
Jason Statham likes to only make things in 3s.
Wives, babies.
He's a good looking.
I don't think there's a third.
I think it's only 2 of them.
One Cheb Chelios.
Lieutenant Mike Harrigan. Mike Harrigan.
Predator 2.
There we go.
Get the fuck out of here.
And in the script for Predators.
The second best Predator. Despite I don't care what anybody says.
Predators.
People like
next
Prey,
one.
but fuck that
I love
shit.
Predators. Praise, whatever.
Praise
Marcus Brody.
Marcus
Brody. Well, this is kind of a tricky one because if you go by timeline, but I mean you can guess it already. You know,
Marcus
you know
Brody.
You go by timeline is the one. You know what's funny? Matthew's right. If you go by timeline, it's a different one. But if you go by release date, it's a different one. Yeah. He's been in 2.5 movies.
Yeah.
The half is because it's not really him in the one I'm thinking of. It's a likeness of him.
The Bible tells of the Ark Living Mountains struck down by the wrath of God. Abner Ravenwood.
We don't need to know this movie so well. People don't know what we're talking about, but
I was like, everybody fucking knows that word.
Justin, do you know what the answer is? Because Matthew clearly knows.
That was the original. That one you wouldn't be. I couldn't say that one because that would by release date, it would be incorrect.
By release date, be incorrect. But
well,
by
yeah, you're
timeline,
talking
it
about
would be
Temple of
correct.
Doom.
No,
you're not talking about Temple of Doom. You're talking about
Raiders.
Raiders.
Right. Raiders timeline is correct.
And then
Raiders
Last
timeline.
Crusade.
Yes.
Yeah. He has a statue in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the half, I would think.
In front of his library.
Yeah.
I forgot about
that. He got lost in his museum. Sorry, his museum.
Got lost in his own library. Next one. President Snow.
President who?
Snow.
President Snow.
Oh, Hunger Games 2, 3, fucking whatever.
What's the subtitle? No, I'm just fucking.
Mockingjay.
Yeah, I'll take it. I was gonna say Catching Fire. Mockingjay would also work.
No, that fucking bullshit.
I haven't watched one of those.
Donald Sutherland deserved better.
He did. He fucking did.
He still does.
He did die laughing. Next one. He's like, this fucking franchise.
Yeah,
Holy
he made
shit,
a lot
why
of
am I
money
in
off it.
this?
Good for him.
They paid me though. Next one. This is a tough one. Barbara Minerva.
Barbara Minerva.
It's a tough one. Barbara Minerva.
Barbara Minerva.
I think 7 people watched this movie.
Oh God.
I want to say like Wonder Woman 1984. But...
Correct. That's the correct answer.
What?
That is the correct
I was just using,
what's
like,
Cheetah?
Yes.
Oh my
Matthew
God.
just pulled that from the fucking ether.
How did you pull that?
Well, the 7 people watching it gave it away.
Matthew was one of them. That's the movie where
I think
Wonder
the 3
Woman,
of us where we all watched it.
That's the movie where Wonder Woman rapes a guy. Next one.
Yeah,
throws him up against the van that just gets destroyed, and somehow the guy walks up and leaves.
And people were okay with it too.
Yeah, people are fine with it, I guess. But you know, she's not going to be rescued by the princess, Matthew. Next one, Scud.
Scud.
Fuck,
It's a tough one. Another tough one. We're in tough territories now.
Scud.
This is an actor. This is a
character.
Scud. I don't think you guys are gonna get this one. This is a tough one. I saw this one. I was like, this is good enough for you guys to know it, but also good enough for you guys to not know it.
It's like Scud. Oh, like I feel like I just watched this movie recently too.
Scud. And he's not a major character, but he's a big.
He's
not a
in
big
the
deal.
movie.
He's in the movie. He's got character. He's got a role.
He's got some speaking lines.
He's got some role in there. Scud.
I feel like Bud the Chud. Chud 2.
Chud 2.
Yeah. Scud. Oh my God. I feel like I just watched this. I feel like I literally just watched this movie the other day.
Scud.
I don't know, dude.
I mean,
it's not gonna happen.
Is it Dread?
The answer was Blade 2.
Oh yeah.
It's your guy from Walking Dead.
Norman Reedus.
He is Scud. That's the first one you got wrong. I like that.
I take that back. I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's a good movie. Guillermo del Toro.
It is really good.
Yeah. Next one. Matthew should get this because he might be the only one who likes this movie. America Chavez.
America Chavez.
Multiverse of Madness.
There you go. Correct.
I like that movie. I'm an apologist.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I don't fucking know what your guys' problem is, but that movie's entertaining.
The script, the lack thereof.
Who gives a fuck? If you can take all the fucking talking out of it, it's actually entertaining.
It's so much talking that makes no sense. Next one. Or last one, excuse me. Alexander Pierce. 2 answers for this, by the way.
That's Robert Redford.
Oh yeah, it's true. You do have 2 answers.
It's Winter Soldier.
Correct.
Winter Soldier.
He was.
And he comes back.
I feel like it was like in a like a cameo.
Endgame, Matthew. Justin is correct.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Like 5 seconds, he comes back at Endgame. Correct. You guys got one. You got one wrong. And it was Scud.
Scud. We're gonna miss it on fucking one. Fuck Scud.
I didn't know that was his.
That's his name. He had the.
You know what I was thinking of? It wasn't Scud. I was thinking of Nuke because Nuke is the drug they use in RoboCop 2.
Right.
And I was thinking Nuke.
I was thinking of watching that movie recently.
RoboCop 2 is hilarious.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time. Should have picked a RoboCop character.
You should just
It's
watch
not-
them all, and then do yourself a favor and watch like Dark Justice and stuff like that.
Oh god, yeah.
Like
Or-
sci-fi
Hey,
movies.
Yeah,
What's
or the
Red
TV
Foreman's
show.
name in RoboCop? I forget his name. That guy.
Clarence Boniger.
Clarence.
Bitches leave.
I should have said Clarence Boniger. Matthew would have jumped on that
Well,
shit.
Clarence Boniger was only in part 1 though. He wasn't in part
Should have
2.
been in all of them. He's fucking awesome.
He got stabbed in the neck with the fucking like
With the fucking data disc
with the
thing.
fucking dick with the fucking dick
Got
spike.
dick in the fucking ear.
You know what? That's what I'm doing this weekend. I am watching fucking RoboCop and eating Outback.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds really good.
That's sounds like an American.
What are you getting at Outback?
I'm gonna get a fucking bloomin' onion, then I'll get some steak, man.
Here's a little tip for you kids: if you go to a steakhouse,
Yeah.
if you go to a good
Pro tip.
restaurant and you order a steak, you don't say when they ask you.
Are you saying that Outback's not good?
It's not
You
good.
asshole.
When they ask you how do you like your steak, you just say however the chef prefers, and your steak will be the best fucking steak you ever had in your life.
Well,
That's a little tip.
What if the chef is on crack?
Well, hopefully that won't. Well,
if
if you
the
go to
chef-
Outback, he will be.
This has been simple name recognition. More detrimental to movie characters than the actors' strike.
Matthew, tell everybody.
I don't even know.
Our
Where do
information.
you even find our stuff? It's probably the same place it's always been. Simplistic.reviews.
You're just wandering through the end of the show. Where are we?
But you can go to I don't know. Where do you listen to podcasts?
He sounds so.
Hold
he
on a
sounds so
second.
frustrated.
Hold on a minute here. I'm going to ask the audience real
He's
quick. It's
angry.
like, here, I'm not
I've never
angry.
seen him this angry.
So
I'm
angry.
so
right now.
angry. I'm pissed off. I'm fired
Where
up.
is this show that I'm on?
Oh, look
Yeah,
what you
so,
did.
hey, I'm gonna look right at the camera, even though the camera has nothing
He's
to do with the
pointing
podcast.
directly at you right now.
I'm
He's
pointing
pointing
right
at-
at you,
he's like Uncle
everybody
Sam right
in
now. He's
America. Yeah, I want you to listen to it. It's like, no, it's not, I don't want you to listen. Where do you listen to our podcast?
Can you hear him?
No, shut up. I'm listening.
those-
Hold on.
Well, I have some news.
Oh, news.
Yeah. We are now on iHeartRadio.
Hey, iHeart.
Hey,
We
yeah.
are on Player FM.
Yeah, nobody knows what that is.
We are
iHeart.
on
Watch out for Army Hammer.
Samsung has its own app called Samsung
Sure.
Podcasts.
Nobody knows what the fuck that is either.
We are now on that.
Okay.
We're
Okay,
also
cool.
on Podchaser, the world's most comprehensive podcast database.
We've just ruined you.
We're on
Podchaser.
something called Boom Play. I don't know what that is.
That's
We're
porn.
on that.
That's like
That's clearly porn.
That's like OnlyFans, but for
Some people are into
podcasts.
ass play, Justin. Some people are into boom play.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know
yeah,
what to tell you.
it's called Poon Play.
Boom
Poon
oh,
play?
sorry, wrong one. I thought you said. I mixed my P and my B. I'm sorry.
And that is the new ones. Of course, we are on Apple Podcasts,
Of course.
Google
I stand.
Podcasts,
Yeah, all the good ones.
Podbean, Spotify,
I love you, Pod.
Amazon.
Yeah, you can
Bezos.
listen to us or watch us on YouTube. Most
So
of the
yeah,
time.
let us know which one you listen to.
Yeah, go on
And maybe you'll win
Letterboxd and
something.
stuff like that.
Maybe you'll win something.
Listen to our commentaries where you watch me and Matthew react to Gina Gershon
Carano.
filleting a chicken bone.
Oh
It was
my
great.
God,
I
it was
listened.
so fucking hot.
I
Justin,
enjoyed
what do you
myself.
think about Killer Joe? Have you ever seen Killer Joe before?
I never saw it actually.
You know what my favorite part of that
I have
podcast
now.
was?
Hmm.
We have like I think a clear 2 minutes.
I love when you guys are like, no
anything
one
on
really
that.
died in this movie.
No, he's dead.
Nobody.
You guys
did
are like,
die.
well, you know, what about Sandman? And you're like, well, he doesn't really count.
He didn't really die,
He got shot in the stomach, man.
but he didn't die like during the course. They might have called the police or the ambulance or something like that.
Said what?
Definitely eat some
I
KFC
don't know.
watching that.
I just like the fact that, like, again, there was parts of that commentary where we were saying nothing,
Because it was so good.
and all it was like us watching it. Like,
Huh? McConaughey was doing some shit at the end of that movie, man.
oh yeah, he was in a different movie. Well, no, he was in the right movie.
He was in the perfect movie.
Hey, rest in peace to William Friedkin. He was pretty good.
Not
Well,
too
to William
shabby.
Friedkin and James Gunn's weird hate for Batman of all kinds.
Well, and
Only 89 and
and
young.
also Harley Quinn.
Oh God bless her. Harley Quinn, the original voice of Harley Quinn, to her too.
Oh yeah, Arlene Sorkin.
Yeah, man.
She's passed to another
We're
world.
losing all our best. We're losing Mark Hamill, watch out. I'm
Yeah,
we're losing all the best ones, man.
Somebody better fucking look out for Mark.
Keep on look out
who's
for
got,
Mark.
Who's got eyes
Ryan
on Mark
Johnson
Hamill?
tried to get him.
He tried.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he just went dust off the fucking.
He just dusted off his shoulder.
Fucking
James.
shoulder.
Luke Skywalker fell to the
Yeah, Luke Guyballer said.
He died of an overdose too. A force overdose. The stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
He had a
force overdose.
That's what he said it was.
Really? That's pretty good.
People like that movie.
Another edition of the Simplistic Reviews podcast is in the books. Books? The last book these three cretins thumbed through came with crayons. The collective education of this show ranks somewhere between Forrest Gump and Sloth from the Goonies. I'm pretty sure they got into movies just so they could stare at pretty moving pictures, instead of attempting any form of reading comprehension. Sure, Valentine has a diploma, but I'm certain he got it out of a box of Fruit Loops. The last thing Matthew probably studied was the ingredients on a bottle of some highbrow IPA beer. In Polizzi? Well, yeah, he's a doctor. But only because he's a distant relative to Pixar director Pete Docter. Is that true? Is that false? Who knows?